Hello friends, this is Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and I'm starting a little bit early. We got a train for Blight League, so I'm gonna play some tower defense here, and we're gonna start off with that. We'll play some POE afterwards, but we're definitely gonna go do that. So I'm just gonna play a quick medium game of Bloons Tower Defense 5, and here we go. I don't really know how this path is going to work. Like, where's the exit here? I don't really understand. That's okay. I'll just kind of put a guy near the entrance and see what happens. Hey, the wall! We're training for the new Tower Defense League in Path of Exile. You know? Very, very important. So I don't really know what's league looking good so far. Yeah, let me tell you, this is a top league. I'm not very good at this game, but sure, let's throw this here. Why not? I don't know what that'll accomplish, but yeah, getting some hardcore training in here. Alright, we're upgrading our monkey. He throws darts. Looks like mini golf? Yeah. Kinda like mini golf. That would be fun. I can get behind that. Yeah. That's right. That's very important. Very important that you defend your hole. Alright. Gonna throw 3 darts. So, yeah. This is it. This is basically what we're looking forward to in the next Path of Exile League. So, I hope you're all ready. Gotta make my cannon guy shoot faster. You can get upgrades. So where's the exit? I don't know how this map works at all. It's not very clear, I'd say. Yeah. Well, in Blight League, there's going to be a big centralized thing that you defend, so it'll be a lot easier to figure out where you need to put your stuff. But there you go. Gotta put my cannon much longer range. Training really hard here. So you have to make sure you have a variety of towers. Very important. We're gonna put a sniper up here. Make sure we get a good variety. I mean, so far, it's been really easy. The balloons haven't gotten anywhere, so I can't even figure out where they're going to go. Got some beers this time. Okay, now we'll get to see what happens. Oh, they go all the way around again. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. We'll have to make sure we're going nice and fast here. So there's 65 rounds on medium. And I'm sure we'll have zero trouble getting, because we are a tower defense pro. Truly excellent. Oh, quick shout out to Johnny Benson and Emilio being here a little bit early. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Alright, I turned the sound on, but it's extraordinarily loud. I played with the sound on earlier, and it was pretty crazy. Wouldn't recommend. Would not. Alright, now we gotta start econing. Yeah, this is the new PoE League. As you can see, a lot of changes. The skill tree isn't there anymore. I would like to be able to get maybe some attack speed or some AoE or something, but now you can only get that through these upgrades, that kind of thing. So things are a little bit different. You don't get skill points by leveling up. You have to pay currency to do it. It's a little bit different, but I think it'll be an interesting change, you know? Gotta make sure we're getting currency, so I'm gonna get a banana farm, a new unique item. New unique item here in Path of Exile. Helps you generate currency. You know? Just pops out some bananas, which have replaced chaos orbs periodically. And of course now we have actual money in exchange. So getting some dollars. They've decided to just go straight up with the dollar bills as the preferred currency in Path of Exile. So we're getting our economy going. You know, got to start building up so we can get some dank loot. We can make sure we get our 6th link and everything. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna put in my 6th link. I might go ahead and add greater multiple projectiles to my pirate ships here. I think that would be the optimal way to play this. Alright, and of course we need a monkey village. It's very important because it'll make everything cheaper. So it basically gives us a discount at the vendors. Very nice. Yeah, the new league looks pretty dope so far, gotta say. I'm impressed. I mean, going back to these old school looking graphics was a bold choice, but they're really cashing in on the nostalgia. You know, a lot of people are really into the nostalgia these days. And I think that's gonna end up paying off for them, honestly. Pays off with all these remake movies and everything, and you know, if it's making Hollywood money, it's only a matter of time before they bring it to the video gaming industry. So we're pretty much there already. It is the future, and the future is the past. And that's where we live now. Finally starting to get make some progress here. I'm gonna go ahead and get a super monkey, a new unit, a new playable character in Path of Exile, the super monkey. It shoots really fast. It has a lot of base attack speed. It you know, has a lot of attack speed nodes near it. Let's want to make sure that we're getting all of that up. As you can see, it shoots out. And even if we turn off the fast forward, it's still shooting very fast. So fast you can barely see it. Uh-oh, we're losing some life. We're losing a lot of life. We might die here. Ooh, we're dead. Okay. Well, enough of that. Apparently I'm not a pro at this, but yeah. That's why I'm practicing. I gotta get good before the new league starts. So Don't mind me, I'm a little, haven't shaved in a while. Also, there's a patch. Yeah, PoE is looking different. It's become, that was Bloon Tower Defense 5. I played the first 3, I've never played the 4th one, and after seeing the preview, I'm like, I may as well brush up on my tower defense skills, right? Might translate over, and I've been playing that a little bit today, and having quite a bit of fun, actually, but we're gonna get back into the PoE. I've got my face cam on. You can see my neck beard. I haven't been shaving. Haven't been grooming myself quite as well as I probably should have lately, but here we are anyway. Ooh. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Gotta log in real quick and get into solo self-found. All right, back. And we'll put this stuff back on. There you go. But yeah, thanks for stopping in, everybody. Gonna play a little bit more Oreo McFury. Unfortunately, not going to have any tower defense mechanics inside the game just yet, but just a little more than 2 more weeks, I think. 15 days or so, and we'll be flexing our tower defense muscles. We're just gonna throw our fuses on this. Wow, look at this, guys. The tower defense brought me great luck. I just 6-linked casually with 6 fusings.
Oh, yeah.
Well, wow. And that's how you do it. It's as simple as that. No, you just need to you can't let your memes be dreams. You just have to go for it. Sometimes you're like, I guess I have some stuff here. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's go ahead and throw some stuff on here, and I guess we'll put infused channeling in here and just toss our increased crit chances. Yeah. The memes will bring your dreams to life. That's all I can say. I just had to start off with a meme and immediately 5 fuses, able to 6-link. Easy peasy. Well, guys, this has been a pretty good stream so far. Hey, AP, how's it going, man? I'm super happy about that. So now, oh wow, that gave us like 40k DPS or something like that. So yeah, here we go. It also gave us like 300 more health or life. So overall, seems legit. Gave us a bunch more armor. Well, I don't even know what to do about that. So unfortunately, our mana cost is a little bit higher. It's 8, but we'll live. We'll be fine. Make a guide for 6-linking. Step 1, use only 6 fusing. Step 2, done. I think I actually only used 5. Not that that's much of a difference, but yeah, 5 fusings, boom. What you gotta do is you gotta meme first. It's very important that you meme. You gotta, mock something, meme something. Very, very important, because the gods of RNG have a sense of humor, and so you got to make sure you get that going. Yeah. All right. Oop, I gotta switch some things around. All right. Let's go ahead and drop this to Rick. We have an Elva temple yet. Temple. 3 more. Elva on here, Elva in the channel, and Arid Lake. Okay, let's go ahead and do a channel really quick. Make sure we're getting our Elva done. No fizz reduction. Number of the beast. Aw, yeah. Wasn't expecting that. Not at all. pretty lucky, very lucky. Don't expect to be doing that in solo self-found so easily. I've got the streamer RNG on my side. Hey, Emilio, you just missed me 6-link and like 5 fusings. Just casually after memeing about tower defense. Pretty good stuff. Hey. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get the quantity. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Our damage is definitely up. Our AoE is also up because we have Pulverize in now. So damage up, AoE up, overall clear, looking pretty good. Grab a Stone of Passage if I can click on it. Excuse me. No victory. You're right. Victory vape. Oof. Gotta bring that one deep. Oops. Okay, I'm done. Got a victory vape. I got a beer here too, so I'll take a victory. Drink. Nice and satisfying. Victory vape, victory drink. Oh yeah. Feels good, man. Feels real good. Yeah, so we'll be quite a bit more survivable, I say, as I stand in caustic ground. Ouch. Oof. Ouch. Owie. Alright. Cool. The streamer RNG is real, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The highest I've been so far is 13. I'm currently doing a tier 4 just to get the Alva done. Hey, Matt. Say you don't have long. Tristan's in the hospital. Wanted to let you know because Tristan's health issues plans to move podcast. Oh, hi. How's it going, Matt? And hi, Tristan, if you're listening. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Appreciate that. Sorry that you're in the hospital, man. Yeah, if you want to just email me whenever you want to do that, and I will, well, I haven't been checking my business email as frequently as I should, but I check it at least a couple of times a week, usually like literally 2 times a week, so I'll hopefully don't do it too short notice on me because I might not get it, but I'll try to make sure I'm keeping up on that. What's that? Yeah. Is Tristan all right? Let's see. Oh, Rise of the Phoenix. That's not bad. Okay. One more to go. One more, and we are set to go run a temple, which I'm looking forward to. I think I've done a high tier temple. I'm not entirely sure. MS? Yeah, my mom's actually got MS too, and she's had it for a while. She's been receiving treatment and it's slowed, but she's probably going to be in a wheelchair very shortly. Lately, a lot of it is flared up, a lot of the symptoms. But yeah, my mom's had MS. It actually started up as shortly after she got cancer. She ended up getting breast cancer, and shortly after, something in the cancer triggered it, and she ended up being diagnosed with MS, and that's been like 6 or 7 years now, I think. And it's getting worse. They said she was supposed to be in a wheelchair like 2 years ago already, but she's avoided it so far. She just walks with a cane, but she is, yeah, she's still holding on, still doing okay. And what's that? Yeah, it's tough, man. It's a tough one to deal with. It sucks. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was a bad time. There was my family had a really rough time because my dad got Hodgkin's lymphoma and then my mom got breast cancer all within a very short period of time, and then like immediately afterwards my grandmother passed away from cancer as well. So it was a rough time for my family overall. It was a very, very short period of time, like all within a year of each other. So, yeah, those were pretty dark days. I definitely had some substance abuse issues at the time and some other issues. Taking care of everything. Oof. Man, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I can't imagine because it's one thing with an adult, and you know, I feel like, I mean, you can't be prepared for something like that, but to have that kind of degenerative disease and as a child, it's just, yeah, that's heartbreaking. So, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope he does well. I hope, there are some treatments I know. My mom has had a couple of effective treatments, like LDN. It's a low dose. It's something similar to what they use to help wean heroin addicts off heroin. I forget what it's called though. But basically, it coats nerve endings. So you might want to potentially ask about that, and I know that's been helpful to my mom. And then, other than that, yeah, there's not a whole lot, you know. There's a few treatments and everything, but my mom's currently doing physical therapy for it. And yeah, she's started having seizures and everything. I'm gonna be going down to see her here in like a month or so, so hopefully everything goes well. Yeah, it's times like this when it's a little bit difficult to live far away from your parents. Hmm. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that's all you can do, man. You just gotta do what you can, and hopefully things work out okay. It's a rough situation to be in, though. All right. Well, let's go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead and run our Alva. Did we get to... We did get to the Apex. We're really hoping for a minus mana cost ring here. And... yeah, it looks like we didn't get any tier 3 rooms. In fact, it looks pretty weak overall, but... Oof. Yeah, I hope to see you again, man. Yeah, let me know whenever you want to do that. You don't have to give me 3 months in advance, but at least a week would definitely... it's more likely that I'll be able to see it because I just don't check my business email every day. It's like, 2 or 3 times a week usually. So it's just to be safe, a week would be good. All right, where are we going here? Winter. Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck to Tristan, and I'm yep, I'm definitely cheering for him. So, and I'm cheering for you. So, just. Yeah, that's... Mm-hmm. Alright. Get the splinters here. And so let's see. Is there anything at all? I guess we should probably still go to the vault. And oh, we can still go to the unique room. Oh, almost died. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, my parents had to travel a long way to see a MS specialist too. There's not a lot where we live. Since we live in the Midwest, the closest one was in Chicago. So they had to travel quite a way to get to it. So I know, yeah, I know how that is. That's not a great situation to be in for a lot of reasons. Alright, we need to go get a unique to sacrifice. Don't know really what's available, but we'll have to find out here. Alright. Don't really want to get rid of a ring. Oh, we'll just go ahead and get rid of this. Okay, sounds good, man. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, feel free to stop in anytime, dude. And keep us up to date. Want to know how Tristan's doing and everything. And alright, so we have a storage room, which I think, no, I don't think that can drop. Yeah, we're gonna have to, if we get a minus mana cost ring, it'll have to be from the actual boss of it. Because I don't believe they drop from maybe one of the specialty rooms, or maybe in the jewelry rooms. I'm not really sure how that works. Like, how do you get the temple ones? Does anybody know off the top of their head? Like, I feel like there should be some way for them to drop. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the mechanics of the temple, honestly. Like, which items can drop under which circumstances. Picking this stuff up. Okay. Alright. Can't have these guys attacking us while we're trying to pick stuff up. Hey, Groovy Pants, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Groovy Pants says hey to you too. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Got some strong boxes. There you go. Jessica's actually playing POE right now too. I think she's practicing up on her. She's gonna practice up on her necromancer since we're getting some necro buffs in this upcoming patch. Nice. Oh, are you a tattoo artist? That's cool, Banksy. Or Bansky. I always call you Banksy for whatever reason. The easiest way to see your name. Just reminds me of the Mighty Ducks, Cake Eater. Yeah. Yeah, Necro rework is gonna be cool. I'm thinking I want to play a poison build, but Necro's also up there. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily want to play the same build as Jessica, because we could, but then I can trade you all of my minion gear. Hey. Yeah, Jessica had never seen the Mighty Ducks before. I had to show it to her. I don't know. I think it still stands up to today. That's true. Yeah, the Mighty Ducks has the same directors as Critters. I think it still stands up to today as one of the better, definitely one of the better sports films. Emilio Estevez, that's right. Yeah, she had never seen it before, so I had to show her. She grew up in a family where they mostly watched like sci-fi and horror movies. So didn't watch that many, you know, what you consider standard movies, I guess. Your standard childhood movies. She lost her childhood to Freddy Krueger. Yeah. Yeah, I have some accounts like that too, that are really, really old. Alright, looks like we didn't get a ring, so that sucks. We did get ourselves a sacrificial heart though, which is always pretty nice for leveling. Lightning damage, like spell, fire to spell. Nah. Chaos damage to spells, cast speed with nothing else useful. And fire damage to spells. Yeah, not so good. And we'll take them though, because we need ults. Got an obliteration. Quack, quack, that's right. Quack, 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 quack. Yeah, I started doing the quack thing at Jessica's family's party and nobody got it, so. Okay. Yeah, her younger sister had seen it, but the rest of them hadn't seen Mighty. Princess Bride? Princess Bride's pretty great too. Yeah. But Mighty Ducks is a true classic. Come on. It stands the test of time. Well, you're probably right, but my nostalgia bias is telling my heart to choose the Mighty Ducks. Big B Band Sky. May do. Sandalot's pretty good too. Yeah. Lots of great movies from that era or thereabouts. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, I could go to a million movies, but oh man, I do love me the Mighty Ducks. That's a Disney film, isn't it? Technically? Yeah. Disney original. Yeah, they did 3, and they were all great in my mind. I think all of them were fantastic. So, although still not my favorite Disney movie. My favorite Disney movie is still a Goofy movie, the first one. Wasn't a big fan of a very Goofy movie, but I love the original Goofy movie. Huge fan of that movie. Holds a lot of sentimental value for me. Also, I love the music and everything for it. Childhood memories. Corey Feldman. Man, my mom met Corey Feldman and said he was pretty great, honestly. So, I don't know. I don't think he's nuts. I think he just had a rough childhood. Yeah, the Goonies. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think Corey Feldman is nuts. I think he's just he had a very, very rough childhood. Oh, that's true. Well, you know. Yeah, I guess you can say it's not like those things are mutually exclusive. You can have a rough childhood and thus be very nuts, or maybe even independently be nuts. So I guess maybe that isn't necessarily the case, but yeah, my mom said when she met him, he was sweet. He was a very nice guy. She hung out with him at he was in, my mom used to work at a casino, and he came in and hung out with her for a little bit. Goofy movie and Toy Story. Yeah, Toy Story is pretty great. I haven't seen, I've only seen up to Toy Story 2, and they're up to, what, 4 now? Man. So, yeah, I haven't seen 3. A lot of people said 3 was the best one. What's that? Not? Okay. That's fair. Pega? 9 months later, you were born. Ayy. No, it was actually well after that. It was just like 5 or 6 years ago at this point, I think. Whoa! Enhanced level 2? Don't mind if I do. Wow. Huh. Yeah, I hadn't heard anything about that. I don't follow actors' personal lives very closely, to be honest. Basically not at all. I just know that there were a lot of like I don't want to say what, but there were a lot of allegations involving some of the people who he was involved with in filmmaking as a child, and that makes me a little bit more sympathetic to his situation. But obviously, if he grew up to be a manipulative person, that's still, you know, you can make excuses all you want, but circumstances can't excuse being a terrible person completely. They can justify it, but they can't excuse it. Or wait, maybe the opposite. No, that was right. I said it right the first time. Goonies 2. Oh, speaking of awesome movies, getting a second one and a fourth one. Some Keanu Reeves stuff here. We're getting a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, a new one with that, and we're getting a Matrix 4. That was just confirmed yesterday. I felt like Matrix, the third Matrix movie, like finished it, so I was really confused to hear that there was a Matrix 4. Honestly, like I'm truly confused by it, but I love the Matrix movies, so I'll be happy to to see that, I guess. But I feel like it felt very wrapped up to me. I'm not really sure what's going on. Yeah, I'm also afraid of ruining the Matrix. Like, what could they possibly do with it at this point? It just felt completely wrapped up. So I don't know, man, but I will be was closer for the trilogy. Yeah, they weren't great. The first one was fantastic film. Second and third weren't great, but I still enjoyed them. I thought they were cool and they were innovative in terms of some of the cinematography in the second and third Matrix movies. But I would say as films, they didn't stand up to the first one. Bill and Ted's. One of my... I'm not going to say guilty pleasure, because I don't really have guilty pleasures per se. I love that movie. Wild Stallions! Yeah.
That's also... And the mic.
That could be it. Band Sky. Wait, what's that?
Bill and Ted's.
There you go. The same director directed Bill and Ted and the Mighty Ducks, and I love both of those films. So there's something, I guess. That means something. And Critters, which you know, is a film too.
What?
Underground Sea. I just decided to. Oh man, I have Underground Sea, but I do like Underground Sea, so I'm gonna go ahead and run it anyway. Vulnerability, LE Reflect. I think we're okay with vulnerability, maybe. Oh, yes. Excellent! Yeah. I love Bill and Ted. I was thinking about rewatching it because I believe it is on Amazon Prime. Like, there's a bunch of movies from the 80s and 90s that I frequently rewatch. Ferris Bueller's Day Off being one that I rewatch the most frequently because I really like that movie. But there are a lot of other ones, of course, like Breakfast Club and everything. But Bill and Ted I haven't seen in a very long time, and I enjoyed it a lot. I've seen Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey a little bit more recently. Still a good movie. I wouldn't say it stands up to the original, but I think it's still very entertaining. What's that? Princesses, yeah. Ziggy Piggy, Ziggy Piggy. That's my favorite. Napoleon eating the giant ice cream thing. Man. What a great film. Jessica and I were just talking about that, how the last 2 decades have had almost no original films that have been top box office contenders. Basically, which one? The 90s. Oh yeah, the 90s was great for that. Back to the Future? Yeah. I'm very surprised there hasn't been a Back to the Future remake, since there's actually a little bit you can do with that. Like, some of these remakes or revitalizations of old franchises, they don't have anything new to say, but Back to the Future set currently could be interesting potentially. Yeah, the vulnerability for the Legion mobs was maybe a little bit too much, I guess. So, but I do think Back to the Future could be told in a completely different way nowadays, and potentially be pretty interesting. So, I wouldn't mind seeing that one rebooted, although maybe I shouldn't consent to that. But yeah, original properties are on a huge decline. Outside of Inception, there have been... Ooh, Saint's Treasure, nice. There have been very few box office hits that have been originals. Like 2 in the last 19 years. That's pretty insane. Kind of shows a lack of originality in Hollywood at the moment. Face app. And then the good ones that that's true. When there are original titles, a lot of times they don't do well, even if they're really good. Because they don't have the broad appeal that is necessary to bring in all the money that you need to make to be a Hollywood film now. That's why a lot of my favorite movies have come from like film festivals, that kind of thing lately. Or have been like smaller passion projects by artists that are just into weird stuff. Shape of Water, yeah. Shape of Water was excellent, but it didn't do well in the box office. Kevin Smith, yes. Kevin Smith creates amazing stuff, just generally speaking. I love almost everything he does. I mean, some of it's a little cringy, but, you know, I didn't... Yeah, it's fine. Tusk is fantastic, let me tell you. Tusk was a great movie. Chasing Amy? Yeah, it's alright. I didn't really like Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. I love Dogma. Oh, man. He-Man again? What? Oh, Kevin Smith is doing Masters of the Universe. I didn't read your whole post. Ooh, that sounds nice. I can get behind that. I like most of Kevin Smith's films. I mean, you know... I like Clerks too. I laughed super hard. I mean, I was definitely not in a sober mind state, so to speak, when I watched it, but it was very, very enjoyable. Very, very good stuff. The original Clerks, of course, is great. I even like the Clerks animated series. I thought that was good. He's a true fan of what he's involved in. Yeah, that is true. I mean, to be fair, I trust just about everyone more than Michael Bay. I I don't like Michael Bay as a... Or James Cameron. James Cameron's at least done some decent stuff. I can't say that about Michael Bay. Like, I haven't enjoyed any of his films at all. Yeah, I'm not a big J.J. Abrams fan either. Just stop. Yeah. I feel like a lot of these ubiquitous filmmakers are... I just don't like. See, when I say they're bad, I have to explain this a lot. I always say, like, such and such is bad. When I say bad, I mean bad for me. It's just, I don't enjoy what they do. I don't really believe in objective bad, though. I'm not gonna run. I don't think there's such a thing as objective bad. I think there is a... Man, I only have 3 tier 9s, and it took me so many Horizon orbs to get a new one. Objectively great. That's right. Troll 2 is objectively fantastic. It makes it good for me, which is what good means. Tarantino is apparently writing Kill Bill Volume 3 and Django, one of them being the 10th and final film. Ooh, that's cool. I like Quentin Tarantino. He does great stuff. Aesthetically, it's very interesting. It always actually says something. It's great. Yeah, we were just talking about Kill Bill the other day because Jessica's sister's ex-boyfriend thought Uma Thurman is unattractive or ugly. He said ugly. One of the ugliest women alive. And I was thinking, he's probably only ever seen Kill Bill, where she's intentionally made to look a little ugly just because. Yeah, she's very attractive. She's quite attractive, and I don't know what he was talking about. That seems absurd, and I think the people who have that opinion are often people who've only seen her in Kill Bill because she's made to look ugly, because it's an ugly movie about an ugly subject. Not ugly as in it looks bad, it obviously looks great. But it's dark, it's gritty, everybody's filthy all the time. Such a good dialogue writer. This 1997 Spawn movie, hey, the soundtrack from the 1997 Spawn movie is fantastic. I love Stabbing Westward, and they're featured in the soundtrack for Spawn 1997. Big fan. To register a single keystroke, that's okay. That's how it works. I read what you mean, not what you say, because I pretty much, I pretty much just do speed reading while I'm streaming, so I'm like glancing at the whole paragraph and hopefully getting the meaning of it, which is why I didn't see the Kevin Smith He-Man thing right away. Sometimes I have to reread it to get context if I feel like the continuation of the conversation isn't what I thought it was or what I thought it would be based on what I read. Awesome director, great ability to show you the details, environment, and setting. Exactly, yeah. The detail stuff really pulls you in, because I feel like I'm one of those people who can get pulled out of an experience if the details aren't right or if I notice something that's extremely out of place. And I also feel like a movie can be enhanced if a detail's put in that is very subtle that I notice. It makes me feel, it makes me feel smart. It makes me feel like, oh, I got this thing out of it and it foreshadowed this, or it symbolized this, or it had some sort of parallel to the story of one of the characters or the experience of one of the characters. And, I like having that feeling, and filmmakers that go out of their way to put that kind of stuff in, I always enjoy those more. Like, a lot of the stuff a lot of filmmakers nowadays just kind of ham-fist everything. I always use the new Star Wars movies as an example, although you could probably use all the Star Wars movies, as much as I'll get some shit from the old school original trilogy fans, but it's much more egregious. I feel like it's much more egregious nowadays, and that kind of thing. Foot fetish? That's true. He does have a very blatant foot fetish. Pulp Fiction in theaters. Time was a heavy reader. The fact that the movie made that he made the movie continuity exactly like the book, jump around out of order. Yeah. Yeah, he's a very impressive director. He's got a mind for the composition of the work for sure. And yes, he has a very blatant, very obvious foot fetish, and that is also featured prominently in his work. That's okay. It's not for me. You know, I don't have a foot fetish. I'm not into feet, but you know, if that's what you're down with, cool. You know. Natural dialogue too. Yeah, dialogue's fantastic. Really, really good. Pulp Fiction has some great dialogue, some great lines, just generally speaking. Mm-hmm.
I would have thought.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that double feature in theaters, and I really enjoyed it, but I don't remember much of it, so... Oh yeah, I had heard that all of his films are connected together in the same universe. I never really thought about it personally, but I had definitely heard that. What's that? Yeah. These are pretty good gloves, but I'm gonna hold on to gloves for sure. Okay. Interesting. Man. Yeah, there are some films that I'm interested in seeing in the near future. Well, It Volume 2, of course. Gonna see that. Yeah, that's pretty soon, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's coming out very, very soon. Hey, thanks, Sparhawk. Appreciate that, dude. Very distracting. You know, I have a short attention span, but I can make it work. Thank you. Appreciate that. It is a little bit of an effort. Sometimes I lose track of the conversation, but I do try my best. So if I miss something somebody says, I try to get back to it. September 6th. Yeah. Necrobuffs, yay and nay. Yeah, we have some gift cards we got for the theater. I think we still 2 years ago, and we've only used it what, once or twice, one time, and we had basically 5 free movies on it. So I guess, boy, we used to go to the theater a lot, pretty often. That's true. Yeah, we're a lot farther away from the theater than we used to be. We used to be a very, very short distance from the theater. Now it's kind of a trek. So that's one of the bigger ones. We have this really, really cool old theater in our town that I love. And what it does is it's like one of the old stage theaters. Like really old. Super old, really big, really cool building. And they'll get films after they've left theater. And you'll get to view them on big screen, and they serve food and beer there, and it's really cool. I love it. And that's my main way I've gone to see the movie, because I love the atmosphere of that place. Big fan of that. Have I watched Barry with Bill Hader? I have not. Whoa! Is that on a streaming platform, or is that in theaters currently? Yeah, it's fantastic. just like having a pizza delivered to your table while you're watching a movie and in this big retro style theater, and you have a pitcher of beer. It's so good. Yeah, they have the old balconies up and everything. Like, you know the Muppets, the two crotchety guys that would always heckle people from the balcony? They have those style of balconies. It's cool. I love the atmosphere. It's also always very cool, which I love because I have very high body temperature, and I feel like, you know, a cool temperature is more comfortable for me. Hey, Netflix series. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Wait, is it a stand-up or is it a series? And if it's a series, what's it about? Because isn't Bill Hader a stand-up comedian? SNL? Okay. Ah, Statler and Waldorf. Yeah. So, I always forget. I remember some of them. Like, I remember Beaker, and Fonzie, and Fozzie. There you go. Apparently, I don't remember. Obviously, Kermit, Miss Piggy, Gonzo, Animal. Like, I should know a lot more of them. Which one? Rizzo the Rat? Don't remember that one. Nope. I remember there being a Swedish chef. Pork, yeah. Is his name just Swedish Chef? It might be. He just called him Swedish Chef. So... yeah, my music teacher in middle school and high school actually wrote some of the music for one of the Muppet movies, and she actually funded our music program in our very small town using the royalties from that. Otherwise, our music program would have went under very, very quickly, I think, if that hadn't been the case. Okay, yeah, apparently his name's just Swedish Chef. Nice. So yeah, that was cool of her, and also pretty one of my town's claims to fame. Besides, my hometown invented the Dewey Decimal System, which is now irrelevant, and also, yeah, my music teacher who lived there wrote some of the music in one of the Muppet movies. Pretty much the only claims to fame in my very, very small town that I grew up in. 1,000 people. I'm sure you can figure out what it is just based on those clues alone, but yeah. Don't know how much good that'll do you. Don't dox yourself? It's fine. I've doxed myself so many times accidentally on stream. Just talking about that theater I like is basically doxing myself. You think? Might be right. RIP. Yeah, I've serial doxed myself at this point. I guess if I get a stalker or something, then I'll just have to. I mean, it's not like they can steal my credit card. My credit's terrible. Like, you can't take a loan out in my name. No one will give you a loan in my name. Stealing my identity would be the most pointless thing I can imagine. Yeah, that's true. Could do. All right, I need a nice quick beer and vape break. I still have like a third of a beer left. I'm good. Because I've gone through 2/3 of a beer in an hour, so... I played POE since Ambush League, but have yet to pass Tier 4 in maps in any league. Always seem to cap out my ability to survive damage at like 75. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, this is solo self-found, so if you want to go back and watch all of the VODs, it's basically like a step-by-step how to get into red maps. I mean, I'm gonna pop right into a red map here. I'm actually gonna chisel it because I don't have, and I'll probably, since I have 12 chaos now. Ooh, I'm not running that though. That's some hot garbage. I will die. All right, temp chains. Do we have curse immune? We do have curse immune. Seems good. What's it about? Did you say that already? Because I'm currently watching Devilman Crybaby, and there's some other stuff that I kind of watch. Hey, awesome, dude. Or kind of want to watch, but I can definitely give that a shot because I've been looking for some new stuff to watch. So yeah, I'm watching Devilman Crybaby on Netflix at the moment. I tried to get into Twin Peaks, but I didn't really find it. It's a conflicted hitman that is amazing at his job. That sounds interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll check out the trailer first, and if it seems like it's up my alley, then I will watch it. But yeah, let's take a couple quick vape hits. Stretch a little bit. Whoa, fog machine. All right, let's go. Let's do this. I'm just gonna... Oop, almost forgot. I want to get as much quantity as possible, so we'll go ahead and toss this in, and we'll do Fortune Favors the Brave. Any special sauce in that vape? It is... it's a melon flavor, just nicotine. If that's what you're asking, it's just nicotine. Sorry to disappoint. Yeah. We live in Wisconsin, so, you know, not that, you know, that deters everyone, but it's enough of a deterrent for me for now. Canadian? Ah, yes. Yeah. It's only a matter of time, I think. We're up to what now, like 13 states, I think. So, yeah, it's gonna happen. And when it does, I'll probably stop drinking, let's just put it that way. Because I prefer it over drinking. But allegedly. But yeah, for now, just want to stay on the straight and narrow. I'll just wait until it's legalized, inevitably. Although Wisconsin, it might be one of the last states. We'll have to see. Ooh, got ourselves an abyssal death. Abyssal depth, even. But yeah, it's I'm starting to scale back the nicotine, so although this one is one of the higher nicotine vape juices, we have so much vape juice right now. We ordered a bunch online. I almost said a naughty word to describe how much we got, but it was a lot. It was a whole lot of vape juice. We have some in the fridge. We have like at least 10 bottles of vape juice at this point, of like 6 different flavors. It's pretty great. That's fair. Yeah. I used to have an issue with drinking. I used to have a problem. I would be drinking like 6-7 nights a week. Probably for about 4 or 5 years at least. But yeah, I'm pretty good at doing maybe like 2 or 3 times a month now. So, and I'm pretty consistent at that. I'm like, you know, occasionally there'll be a lot more special occasions and I'll get up to maybe like 5 times or 6 times in a month, but that's fairly rare. So yeah, yeah, I have a little bit of an addictive personality, but I also have pretty strong willpower to just stop if I really need to. So I think I'm okay. I just like brute force willpower to stop drinking every day. I mean, I did it slowly. So, like, I scaled back. I started drinking just once a week. I guess that isn't that slowly from an average of 6 days a week. But, you know, it's not completely cutting it out. I just scaled it back. And I've been pretty consistent with that. Not the same? Yeah, that's fair. Caramel coffee flavored vapes? Yeah, we have a coffee milk flavored one and a caramel waffle cone, which is, they're a good combination. Individually, I actually don't know if I even like either of them. Oh, actually, the coffee milk one is good. Yeah, that's fair. I only ever smoked when I drank. I would have like one cigarette a month maybe for the longest time until I started bumming a lot of Jessica's cigarettes, and that's when we switched to vape because I was getting to the point where I was smoking daily and then getting to the point where I was smoking a couple of daily, and we could see where it was going basically. It was, yeah, I enjoy vaping better than smoking. I hate the taste. That was part of the reason I only ever did it when I drank, is because the alcohol would take my mind off the taste a little bit. Whoa, gotta spam that instant flask so we don't die. Yeah, I hate the smell, I hate the taste, I hate the way it makes me feel. Although I like the way it makes me feel right afterwards. Cigarettes are a lot stronger. I like that, like, lightheaded feeling a little bit. Yeah. But, yeah, no. Just didn't want to get into the habit of smoking. Decided to start vaping instead. Worked out okay. You know? I was able to immediately stop smoking cigarettes. I think I've had 2 cigarettes since I started vaping. Maybe 3 tops. And, yeah. It's good. Yeah, Jessica's vape hit is a lot harsher than mine. Mine's super smooth. I can inhale for a minute straight on mine. It's crazy smooth. Jessica's is quite a bit harsher than mine. I don't know. They're the same model. I don't know why there's such a large variance in them, but that's fair. I mean, not the way I wouldn't say cigarettes are cheaper the way I smoke. I don't want to go into detail, though. It's not channel appropriate. But, yeah. Just take my word for it. I'm a lightweight when it comes to that. A very, very lightweight. One cig a night? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's how I was. I just really like the way that nicotine mixes with alcohol, like the upper and downer effect, which is maybe not a great feeling to enjoy, but, you know, can't help it. And the vape does it better. It just does everything a little better for my taste. I mean, it's definitely not as strong. You feel the difference, for sure, when you smoke a cigarette after having not smoked a cigarette for months. That's true. True. Yeah, vape is it smells nice even. Like, I don't feel bad if I have friends over and I'm vaping, for instance, because it smells like air freshener. Like delicious candy flavored air freshener. Yeah. Rolling tobacco? That's a more economical way to do it for sure. I mean, vaping is like less than a quarter of the price of smoking. Jessica and we pay $40 a month for both of us to vape, and I, for one, chain vape. Jessica doesn't vape as much as I do, but I'm like constantly hitting it. Yeah, because she smoked and I didn't, and now I'm the one who vapes more than she does. It's a lot easier to keep that stuff in line for sure. Man. Well, I think I don't have any tier 10 maps left, and I am thinking I'm pretty much done here for now. So even though I'm really enjoying the conversation, I'll be back on Friday. I'm gonna see if there's any news out. I might do, I don't know, I feel like doing build videos is a little pointless at the moment, but maybe I'll try to do a more general video tomorrow or Saturday, and then I'll definitely stream on Friday. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and check out my other videos after this. It's always nice to get those views. Like and subscribe, etc. This has been Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time. Bye.